YouTube family back at it again for another video.
You already know what it is, Mr. Photo.
We got Court Cam Top 5 Outrageous Outbursts. I know they gonna hit me with the copyrights, but we don't get paid, so fuck them.
Things off in Racine, Wisconsin, where convicted felon Sean Riker's in court for a pre-sentencing hearing.
You're gonna sentence me to life? Don't give a
Riker was recently found guilty of 16 crimes against his family, including sexual assault and physical abuse of a child, as well as reckless endangerment. He's already served 12 years in a federal prison for detonating several pipe bombs in Utah. Today he's in court to waive his constitutional right to appear at his sentencing. And he's got company, a heavily armed security team. He's in shackles and a spit mask because he's already escaped once from a Wisconsin jail and has not been cooperative with court security. Once inside, the spit mask may be on, but the gloves are off as Riker wastes no time going right after Judge Wayne Merritt.
Huh? You got me looking like a clown?
Yeah, you is a clown.
Stupid punk. Merrick. You! Here we go! Yeah! You!
Whole bunch of cops here. He thought that shit was gonna be something different. Brady said, cheers.
I'm killing all you Wayne. I got your address, Wayne Merrick. I got your home address. I got address. I got.
Every time he said, I got your address, all I heard was 20 years. 60.
I got your address.
80. 100.
Life.
Nigga, all I heard.
Address. And I'm having you all killed.
I'm happy.
The people he's referring to are members of the prosecution team.
There ain't nothing you're gonna do about it either. You know why? Because this is a state that doesn't have the death penalty. You're gonna sentence me to life? Don't give a Don't give a I'm getting mine, you
Not satisfied berating the judge, Riker sends his wrath in the direction of the prosecutor.
Yeah, because he's like, why you looking at me? He ain't realized he was looking at him.
What the do you want? Later.
As per his request, Riker didn't appear at his own sentencing, which would have really given him something to scream about. He was sentenced to 200 years in a state prison. Riker appealed the sentence, but it was denied.
200 years? That's what the fuck he get.
What you thought you was gonna get 50 off?
Nah, my whole thing is when they give you 200 years, it's like, nigga, I can't live that. So you might as well just give me 100.
Yeah, but then
most cases times I'm already 30, 40, 50 when I caught this case. You know what I'm saying? So you give me 100 years, I'm dead. I mean, just give me 100 years.
I hate when
that 200 years is disrespectful. That's like
anything they say, like even with your age, like you'll see a dude that's like 60 get sentenced to 100 and something years. It's like, yo, bro, you know he about to, like, he probably got like a strong 8.
You might as well just give
him
him life, bro.
Not even life, because it's like, you say life, boom, right? All right, boom, yeah, you life without the possibility. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Unless they just keep that shit with the adding up. So, like, all your crimes add up to how much time you're going to get for all them crimes.
No, it's like, I feel like they believe you're going to die in jail and then reappear in front of, like, your own judge again. Like,
But ain't no human live past 100
but
and fucking...
Here go the rest of that bit, you know, that thing you were doing in the flesh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we over here, but it's about to be eternal now. You know what I'm saying?
200 years. That's
like... Yeah, think about it like that.
Timothy DiMatteo.
He look bugged out.
Oh boy.
No boy. He know he bugged
The
out.
34-year-old Florida rock musician was charged with petty theft and
make sure we don't get hit with these copyrights.
damage to property.
Nah, he already started off like
Right.
they put the rock music behind him. That's exactly what the fuck it looked like.
With the mad when the judge looked up and said, "Oh boy."
Yeah, like judge might know him.
Nutritional supplements from a store. to steal nutritional supplements from a store and then damaging items after he was caught. As Judge John Hurley kicks off the bond hearing,
Finds probable cause.
he makes a request that will come back to haunt him.
Turn on the mic, please, somebody. Why do they...
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
you know me, don't you?
No.
Before Judge
You
Hurley
know
can
me,
get
don't
another
you?
word in, this rocker breaks into a solo.
I was going to pick up my strips. They said there was a 45-minute wait for some reason. I'm walking around shopping. I go to the bathroom to take a piss and wash my hands, and the manager's in there waiting for me, thinking I'm shoplifting. I wasn't shoplifting anything.
No.
No. My first, second, third, fourth, 13th.
I wish I had a chance to talk for myself in court. Every time in my Vernon, I try to talk. Motherfucker,
We've
shut
been
up,
held in
shut
contempt
up, shut
right
up.
there.
Word. Shut up. Lawyer touching you like, nigga, don't touch me. Like,
But you
yo,
gotta
let me
remember,
talk
look.
for myself.
These are the towns. Look where he at. Those are the inmates.
Facts, yeah.
You feel me?
They all
Ain't
waiting to
no
go to
like
court.
that's the bullpen in the court.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like
You
that
ain't
was
talking
those
to a judge on
yeah.
camera. That's foul. That's OD foul. That make you feel like you got a body, nigga. They don't even want you to come out the jail to go to court, nigga. You gonna go to
So,
court
man.
in jail, word. Like, what the fuck?
These amendment rights have been violated.
But it turns out this isn't the first time the defendant's been charged for stealing.
Your Honor, if I may,
But the whole time it's not in another building. The judge is upstairs.
Mr. DiMatteo was arrested September 14th of this year at a Mexican restaurant, where allegedly he ran up a bill for $256.26. He refused to leave or pay for his tab. Additionally, on September 29th of this year, he was placed on 18 months probation for grand theft.
As Judge Hurley checks on the details of the pending charges, DiMatteo can be seen growing more animated with the public defender. And when his mic gets turned back on,
Your Honor, sidebar.
Sidebar.
yes, he raises his hand and asks the judge for a sidebar.
Like,
Your Honor,
yeah.
sidebar.
Like, he come
Wait,
to
no,
the-
Your Honor.
Stop. It's not
like,
your
he
turn.
could come to him.
After being muted once again, DiMatteo decides to drum up some more attention.
Oh, boy.
As the performance continues,
Mr. Miller?
Public Defender Dale Miller hangs his head and makes the executive decision not to unmute the defendant.
Mr. Miller?
I think he's trying to give him an opportunity to calm down, Judge.
Ultimately, the courtroom concert is cut short.
Yeah, they like that.
DiMatteo is forcibly removed by court security.
Please sit down.
Your Honor.
You're not having two attorneys. Please sit down.
Judge, I'm not going to...
Timothy DiMatteo later pled guilty to the petty theft charge and was ordered to pay $293. The damage to property charge was dropped.
Your Honor,
Judge,
sidebar.
They dropped his charges.
All that for nothing. Nigga like, I'm
Milton
saying-
Watts.
Next, we're in Berea Municipal Court. The defendant, 21-year-old Milton Watts, has turned himself in after a warrant was issued for his arrest for failure to appear on a domestic violence charge.
You were supposed to be here last
I
month.
bet
You
hit
did
it
not
off.
appear. Why weren't you
Like
here?
this.
Right.
My mom didn't show up when somebody died in the family. There was no reason for me to be here.
What? Milton Watts?
Next, we're in Berea Municipal Court. The defendant, 21-year-old Milton Watts, has turned himself in after a warrant was issued for his arrest for failure to appear on a domestic violence charge.
You were supposed to be here last month. You did not appear. Why weren't you here?
My mom didn't show up when somebody died in the family. There was no reason for me to be here.
What?
Well, it's not an
Yo, and it be
engraving.
this crazy shit like that, bro. People really think they gonna get away with shit like that, bro. Like, this is court, bro. Everything is over. Like, or you could say, yeah, somebody died in the family, but just be ready to go to jail, nigga. Like, all right, okay, you handle that, right? You went to the funeral, everything sorted out.
Mhm.
Okay, now, all right. 3 years. Hey, what? What the fuck? What? You thought this was a game? You missed court? Niggas ain't playing with you.
son. It's a court order.
Things are clearly off to a rocky start between Watts and Judge Chris Green. But Watts seems comfortable handling the situation on his own.
Your attorney withdrew, so you'll have to hire an attorney?
I don't need an attorney.
You're a lawyer?
Nope.
Unfortunately for Watts, his grasp on the legal process seems spotty at best.
Do you want to talk to me about me at bond with me? What do you want to tell me?
Oh, you don't know what you're talking
Bond?
about. Bond, yeah, because you about to get arrested.
I don't really give a to be honest with you.
Judge Green, who's known for his no-nonsense style, doesn't seem particularly receptive to the attitude.
That's going to cost you 30 days in the county jail for contempt. Cuff him if you got the cuffs. Hold on. It's $5,000 cash surety bond, subject to the temporary protection order.
Watts' remarks have already cost him dearly.
5,000.
And now he doubles down.
He just swore at the judge. Can I give you a piece of advice?
What?
You can either make life easy or you can make life hard.
I already ruined my life.
That's 60. You want to go for 90? That's 90 more.
90? Fuck it.
That's
180.
180. That's 360.
Now I gotta come here and my life up. You.
Melvin, stop.
How many days you want to give me now? Are you sure counting?
Melvin,
Yeah, I'm at about a year right now in contempt, so.
But that's the most you can do.
Watts' mother and sister attempt to intervene, but there is no stopping the foul-mouthed tyrant.
90 days.
I don't care.
I don't give a
Melvin,
either.
stop.
Everybody. You.
Melvin.
Yeah, because he's probably in a
He ain't got no shoes.
Commonwealth state, so he's gonna do that whole year.
That's stupid.
That's stupid.
Stop it. You're not even getting in trouble.
This
Melvin, Melvin, listen. You're going
Who the keeps telling me anything?
Stop. Listen. Melvin.
Deputies and other court staff quickly
No,
arrive
you
at
wasn't
the
even
courtroom
gonna
for
yell at
backup.
Melvin.
Just let him do what he's not going to do anything.
They just gave you 30 days to
That's ignorant.
still might be with Doesn't might probably give him 60 days to see if he pulled that rock.
Despite the judge
probably
going all the way up to
right.
360 days in the heat of the moment,
90 days.
once
Right.
Watts calmed down, the judge ultimately decided to reduce the sentence to 90 days in jail, or 4 days per four-letter word. For the initial domestic violence charge he was originally in court
4
for,
months for the
he
4
later
letter
pled no contest and was sentenced to 5 days in jail.
That's crazy. They try to
Did
get us.
95 days.
They ain't do no time. They don't never do no time. That's the crazy part. Like, he did all that, but that's because whoever he got that charge on, they damn sure ain't coming to court for that. They like, damn.
And his daddy made some phone
So
calls.
5 years, did he do the 5 years or not? Yo, that's the judge that fucking
With the school with the kid. That
yeah, but nah,
she
fuck
sentenced
that. Pooh Shiesty. She's the one who sentenced Pooh Shiesty. That's Pooh Shiesty judge.
Yeah.
From that Miami fucking shooting he did in the car.
Yeah.
That's his judge. She's really famous. Shorty
Allegedly,
really famous.
you know what I'm saying? They said they got that paperwork. You know he only got like 5, right?
Yeah. No, they saying 3.
3.
We're in the Miami-Dade bond court.
Good afternoon. I'm Judge Mindy Glazer. I'll be presiding today over the bond hearings.
Today, she'll see dozens of defendants.
You were arrested for retail theft, and I'll appoint the public defender for you.
But one in particular is sure to stand out. The defendant is Sherry Lynn, who's facing charges of felony battery and resisting arrest with violence. Lynn appears remotely and is represented by a public defender. And from the very first question,
have you ever been treated for any mental health issues?
Why don't you yourself first?
it's clear Lynn is in no mood to be in court.
Try not to smile.
I said, go yourself.
Okay, well, I'm a little busy right now.
Take another look.
I said, go yourself.
Judge Glazer initially finds the behavior amusing, but she's not about to let it continue.
Ma'am, I'm just trying to help.
Ma'am, he's trying to help you. And please don't use profanity or try and disrupt my courtroom because I don't want to be forced to hold you in contempt of court. All right, Mr. Snyder's trying to help you. And I'm ordering that you stay away from Cynthia Cuba. Do not have any contact with her, and you must stay away from her home and place of business. As to the other case,
Who is this Cynthia Cuba? Tell me.
Look.
I heard
you allegedly tried to hit with the pliers.
Can't help it.
The other case,
Show me the pliers.
F-51-426. And it's $5,000.
Hey, bitch.
Two, it's $5,000. And count three is $1,000.
She give her a break.
Let's try and get you into the hospital.
Let's try and have it.
Lynn's ordered to pay a $50
that's why
fine
when they say she had a
and
mental,
undergo a
she
psychiatric
ain't paying no money.
evaluation.
She's not right. Ain't no stopping that.
Next, we go to Wichita, Kansas for the sentencing of Michael Gaines. He's been convicted of battery against a law enforcement officer.
Beat shit up like that.
Gaines appears before Judge Rebecca Pilshaw, who speaks to the defendant about his actions.
All the evidence shows that you deliberately.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I know.
The words were that you deliberately were hawking up.
I didn't hawk up no saliva, okay? That's
bitch.
And you're gonna believe those lies. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't hawk up no saliva. You gonna believe a lie because they wearing uniform.
The judge attempts to bring some order to the proceedings.
Look at me.
It's like evil. You ain't gotta scream at me. You gonna raise your voice at me?
Oh my God.
Gaines doesn't appear to be backing down from the judge, but it's nothing compared to what he has in store for Assistant DA Kevin O'Connor.
You raise your voice to me, I raise my voice to you.
Right.
You just in a row.
I appreciate Mr. Gaines making my point for me.
You punk.
Very well received.
Maggot mother.
And I don't think I have to take insults from
I know. You's
He's a tough guy now.
You wanted to do something.
So my man backed up though. They know he like that.
Mr. Gaines.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. You punk.
I'm talking.
You.
Take out of the courtroom.
Judge Pilshaw steps in, has Gaines removed. But before heading back to his cell, Gaines manages to get off a few more insults.
He's a maggot.
You're a tough guy.
He's a maggot, punk. Should have died. He was a baby.
Die, baby.
Anytime, Mr. Gaines.
Shut up, punk. He's a maggot. Should have died. He was a baby. Stillborn.
The judge decides to go beyond the 10 years and sentences Gaines to 13 years in a state prison.
Spitting on a.
Thanks for being a fan of Court Cam.
Then they fried that nigga.
Fried him.
13 years for spitting
That's
on
why
a
he
cop.
came
That
in
was
there like
battery.
that. Cause like I ain't what? I spit on him. I'm about to get 10 years.
Yo, you know how many motherfucking people was in jail because of dirty cop?
Yeah. He lied, man. He ain't touched that, man. And I came in like that too. Fuck the judge, fuck you, fuck him.
That's a fact.
Like what?
Happy Mother's Day too. We forgot to tell y'all Happy Mother's Day.
Yes, Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there.
Facts.
And dad moms, cause you know you got single dad moms.
Word. I was just talking about that about my mom.